Today we're going to do a hair favorites. I have in front of me all of my favorite things from the entire year of 2021, all of the best hair products, hair tools, hair accoutrement, that kind of thing. And if you're not familiar, my name is Penny. I am a master esthetician in Portland, Oregon, but I am also a licensed hairstylist. I actually did hair behind the chair for about 14 years, so I have an affinity for hair products and tools and all of that good stuff, as well as an understanding of hair. So I do hope that you will subscribe before you leave, and I hope you see something that maybe might be good for your hair as well. So let's get into it. My number one favorite. This was almost going to be my number one favorite for for my entire skincare slash also hair care, etc., is my bed head one-step dryer. I know you guys have heard me talk about this a bunch. I have shared this in my Facebook group and on Instagram and on Amazon. I have shared this a million times, but probably because it literally changed my life this year. And that sounds dramatic, but it did. I have really crappy hair. I have unruly, frizzy, naturally curly, just crazy hair. And this made my life so much easier. It made my life where I didn't dread washing my hair because styling it was going to be such a pain. And that comes from someone who knows how to use a round brush and a blow dryer. And I've done a gazillion blowouts in my lifetime. And I still say this is so much easier than any of that. I'm so thankful that I stopped turning my nose up to it, because I definitely looked at this for many, many years in various, brands and thought, what a joke, or, just really poo-pooed it. It's amazing. And this would make an amazing gift too. This is something that definitely would be beneficial to a lot of people who struggle with getting blow drying their hair, with doing their hair in a style. It's just a really fantastic tool. So that's my number one. Next is going to be a couple of hair masks that I know I've talked about on this channel. I know I've talked about them on other social media, but I really definitely want to share them again in my favorites because they would make fantastic gifts, and they are above all just amazing hair masks. If you have color treated hair, blonde hair, if you have unruly hair, frizzy hair, flyaway hair, you get split ends, these masks are so good. And the first one is the Shiseido Tsubaki mask. Now, this one I actually heard from Christina, who is the founder of Beaute. She shared this, I think, on her Instagram, and I picked one up. I think I've gone through like 5 of them since, maybe even more. I have gifted this to friends. I have shared this with numerous people, like privately. I've text messaged them like, you got to try this mask. It's so good. It smells like sparkling champagne without the alcohol. I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful scent. What it does to your hair is it leaves it really, really silky and really, really shiny, really manageable. It's beautiful. If you have fine hair, you can use a little bit of this in the palm of your hand, add some water, make it into like a little bit looser of a product, and it's a great mask that way if you have fine hair. If you have medium to thick hair, you can put it on, use a shower cap with it, and then use another favorite, a bonnet dryer. These bonnet dryers are incredible for at-home conditioning treatments. If you do not own one of these and you do anything to your hair as far as color treated, or you blonde it up, or you do any of that kind of stuff, you got balayage, foliage, any of it, you want to get a Bonnet hair dryer. The reason for that is that you can do at-home conditioning treatments that are as good as in-salon conditioning treatments. And when I was a hairstylist, I probably did, every time I worked, 1 to 2 conditioning treatments on my clients, because it makes that much of a profound effect on your hair to put a conditioner on, put a cap on, put a dryer, and of course in salon, it's a big old, plastic dryer. This is just fabric that literally ties underneath your chin, and it attaches to the nozzle of your blow dryer, just a regular old blow dryer. It's under $15. I've had this for years. And what happens is you sit for 10, 15 minutes at the most, however long you can, just chill and check your phone, read a book, whatever, and let it really, really warm up that conditioner, open up that cuticle, let everything penetrate even better. Then you remove the bonnet after about 10 or 15 minutes, and you let your hair completely cool. Take the cap off, let it down, let it cool, then you rinse. Seals down that cuticle and you get the best hair. It is such a game-changing treatment because it really does help your hair integrity big time. So this is a huge favorite. It has been for years. I always want to share this when I share about masks because I think that they go hand in hand, and right now this time of year make a great gift. It would make a great little combo gift. Now the other mask that I want to tell you about is something that I've talked about so many times on this channel, but it's been a favorite this year again, as it was last year and the year before, and that is the Macadamia Natural Oil Mask. This has been in my life for years and years and years, and I love it. Now this mask, it kind of smells like similar to the Shiseido. It's a little bit lighter, but it still has a pretty good, pretty strong fragrance of like pears or fruit. It's beautiful. I love the fragrance of this one as well. Now, this one is great for medium hair, coarse hair. If you have super curly hair, this is amazing. If you have hair that gets really kind of blown up, this is such a good mask. This is another one that is fantastic with that Bonnet Dryer. I use this at least once a week, and I only wash my hair probably twice a week. So this is such a good one. It has been in my hair arsenal for years and years and years and years, more years than I could count. Definitely back into when I did hair, I would have this in salon to use on clients. It is so good. So this is a huge favorite, as it is perennial. It's every year. Great favorite. Now, the next thing is going to be a relatively recent discovery, even though I've used something like this for many, many years, but I did an affordable alternatives to celebrity skincare routine with the Kourtney Kardashian. And in that, she had a product that was a collaboration between her brand Poosh and Aquas, which is a Turban Towel hair product maker. And I remembered how much I love those kind of things, and so I went on the hunt, of course, for an affordable alternative. Well, I found this one. I found it on Amazon, and I'll link it below because I can't actually remember the brand right off the top of my head, but I bought this one for myself personally as I was searching for affordable alternatives. It's amazing. The deal with this is that it is satin lined on one side, and on the other side it is microfiber. So it is a versatile hair tool. Very inexpensive, under $20, would make a great gift also. But the way that this works is that when you wash your hair, when you have your hair wet, you use the terry side on your hair, you turban up your hair. It has a little fastener so that you can actually make a little, kind of hair turban that's fastened, stays on. You can do your skincare, you can go about your business, and your hair's out of your way, and it dries your hair down like maybe 50%, which helps you to expose your hair to heat less. So it's good for that. But then on the flip side, literally, it has satin. And the satin side is not only cute for when you're using the terry side, but it is also really, really great for when you want to get your dry hair out of the way to maybe do your skincare, or if you want to take a shower and not get your hair wet or frizzy. And satin is great because what happens is it causes less friction on the hair, so the hair is protected and therefore healthier. It's a really, really great tool, you guys. I have used this nonstop since I made that video and bought this, and I love it. Now, it does come in lots of different patterns and colors. I have picked some of these up for people for gifts because I just think they're fantastic. It's, like I said, it's under $20, and it's literally one of those things that will genuinely improve the hair because you will apply less heat and you will apply less friction. So this has been a really, really great kind of refined this year. Okay, next is going to be a brand. I relatively recently picked up a bunch of things from the brand Virtue. First, I picked them up from the Sephora sale on 20% off. Then I also picked some up from Skin Truth when they have their 20% off sale. The reason why I'm mentioning this now is that I really, really like this. The ones that I like the most are the Recovery Shampoo. No, Yes, Recovery Shampoo, this one, and the Smooth Shampoo, which you kind of get a theme here, you guys. Obviously, I have this kind of crazy, curly, frizzy, unruly hair. And so, you know, and it's also color treated. I have it, you know, blonde put in it, etc. So Recovery is great for me, and Smooth is also great for me. They have other versions. They have, you know, one for volume, that kind of thing. These are fantastic shampoos. The way that I judge a good shampoo is that it doesn't leave my hair squeaky clean. I mean, I want my hair to be clean, but I don't want it to feel like it immediately gets entangled in itself and has to have a conditioner, or else it's gonna be a big, big mess. I always use conditioner, always, but I really do appreciate a good shampoo that leaves my hair feeling kind of, you know, kind of smoothed out to begin with before I put the conditioner on, and I find that both of these do that. They lather and they work through the hair, and I can feel it's very silky. They're also incredibly concentrated. The very first time I think I used the Recovery shampoo, I used just a normal amount and it was way too much. And so going forward, I've been using, like, honestly, less than a quarter, maybe a nickel size, and it is plenty of shampoo. So this is 8 ounces, and I anticipate that these will go a really, really long way. So I'll probably do an entire brand overview because honestly, in front of me, you guys, I have probably 10 products from Virtue that I've been testing out, and not one thing has been a dud yet. Now, another thing about hair products that I always find I can tell my favorites are when I get minis. So I have minis of the Virtue, and then another thing that is an absolute favorite of mine is dry shampoo. If you are somebody who has not caved and tried dry shampoo yet, and you don't like to wash your hair every single day, you are doing yourself a disservice by not trying dry shampoo. It is so easy to use, and it really can make second and third day hair look a lot more fresh. My favorite dry shampoo is still the Kerastase. I've had this one as a favorite for a few years now. I love it because it is super silky in the hair. It's perfect for day 2, and it has a beautiful light fragrance that is appealing to me. I feel like it smells like something that I would choose as a perfume in a very non-perfume way, just a very clean, nice, non-offensive, light way. This one is really, really great for day 2 hair. This one is not great for day 3, 4, 5 hair. It is not strong enough, in my opinion, but it is perfect for day 2 hair. It's very silky and not too powdery, not too white, and it just dissipates into the hair, collects the excess oil, and leaves your hair looking very fresh and very clean and not powder. It doesn't look super powdery at all. So that's the Kerastase. And by the way, one of these cans lasts me several months. I mean, it takes a very long time to go through one of these cans. A few years back at the Sephora sale, I bought 4 cans because it was, you know, on sale. It took me 2 years to get through those 4 cans. So if that gives you an idea how long these last. This is one of those things that I have a mini because when I travel, I always take dry shampoo, and I love to have a little mini of it. Now, a newer favorite in the dry shampoo realm, newish, at least this year, is by Living Proof. Now, Living Proof Perfect Hair Day is one of my all-time favorite dry shampoos already. They have a new version called Perfect Hair Day Advanced Clean Dry Shampoo. Looks like this. This is an excellent dry shampoo. I can't believe it, but it actually is better than the original, in my opinion. I love the nozzle. It really disperses the dry shampoo really, really evenly in a big in a big spray, so you don't get too much in one spot. It has this beautiful lemon citrus, light, fresh fragrance that I love, and it's very similar to the original, only a tiny bit fresher, a tiny bit less heavy and gorgeous. I love this. It's so good. It's another one that I grabbed a mini because I travel with dry shampoo. Really, really good one. Now, this one is great for day 3 and day 4. So if you're somebody who likes to really stretch out between your hair washings, Living Proof is the way to go. It is so, so, so good. So these are the 2 that I reach for all the time. Day 2, if I'm just doing day 2, this is day 3 and 4, and otherwise I'm trying to wash my hair, you know, at least that often, right? Okay, next favorite is gonna be my Revitalash Foam. I shared this in a hair video, and I'm sure I've shared it since. You guys, I don't even know what bottle I'm on, but several. I've gotten several bottles of these. Now, this is not inexpensive. It's actually pretty expensive. So I definitely want to hopefully set people's expectations. This is one of those things that you have to use for several months before you're gonna see any results. So it's expensive. I buy mine. I've purchased it every single time myself. Nobody's ever sent it to me. I buy mine through Skin Store because I use my own code PENNY, and I get 26% off of it. That's the only way that I can even remotely justify the cost. I have this one that is almost full, and I already have my backup because I never ever go without it. I am to the point where I can use this every other day, or pretty much I use it every single time I wash my hair because I like to use it now on a damp scalp. I did start out using it every single day, and so that meant some days I was using it on a dry scalp, and that was fine. And what it is it is a hair growth foam, essentially. It says thickening. What I really noticed more than anything is that it helped my hair to grow faster. It took a few months, and then I started to notice. And what happened was I noticed a much, much faster hair growth after a few months. The reason why that is helpful is that for me personally, I was trying to grow my bangs out, and I could never keep up with how fast they broke. So my hair would grow, of course, but it would break off. And so I wasn't able to really trim it because it was breaking. And so it kind of left me in this constant cycle of breakage and just not getting anywhere with the growth. What this does is it keeps your hair in the growth cycle. It has an actual prostaglandin, kind of like Latisse or Lilash or Grande MD, one of those that has the prostaglandin. It keeps the hair in the growth cycle longer so that it can continue to grow, and it grows faster. What that does for me is that it causes my hair to grow fast enough that I can actually trim my hair and still see the growth. And that keeps my hair healthier and helps me to actually realize the growth and not constantly be battling the breakage. So this has been a huge favorite this year. I cannot see living without it, and I'm super happy that I'm at the point now where I can back off and use it a little bit less often. But if you are somebody who's struggling to grow parts of your hair out, especially this part, because I only use it on this part, which also helps this bottle last a lot longer. I don't use it throughout my whole head. I will use it on my part line, and I kind of use it in this perimeter slash fringe area, and so it kind of helps it last longer. I probably, if I wanted to use it on my whole entire head, I wouldn't, because I would go through it too fast. But it has been a huge favorite this year also. Okay, the last thing I want to share with you guys is a purple shampoo. Now, I've used a number of purple shampoos through my career and also personally. This one was recommended to me by my hairstylist, Dustin, and it is the Kevin Murphy Blonde Angel Wash. The deal with this one, you guys, first of all, Kevin Murphy is a fantastic brand out of Australia, and it's just lovely. It's a vegan hair care line and just makes some of the best hair care products on the market. The deal with this one is the purple slash blue color, oh, don't spill, is the perfect. It's the perfect opacity, first of all, and then it's also the perfect tones. The reason why I say that, I got some on my finger. The reason why I say that is it has the tiniest bit of almost a pink, purple, lilac, slash blue. All of the tones that are in this lend to a really nice, soft toning effect with the shampoo. It doesn't overtone your hair to where you end up with purple. And I have porosity in my hair, so sometimes if I overuse a purple shampoo that's really too intense, I will wind up with some purple like ends and stuff instead of just toning out the yellow, because that's what a purple or blue shampoo does. Purple will counteract yellow, and basically it's just color theory. It takes brassy hair and neutralizes it, and typically will make it look a little bit more ashy, make it look a little bit more almost white. It almost makes your hair look like it got lightened, but really what happened is it adjusts the tone. So that's what a purple shampoo will do. This is definitely the best purple shampoo I've ever used. It doesn't dry out my hair. I don't find that I wind up feeling like my hair is really gross. I can use it like maybe once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, kind of as needed. One bottle I just bought this new bottle, and I have had the other bottle almost the entire year. So it lasts a really long time because you don't go through it you don't use it very often. But more than anything, it doesn't dry out your hair. It doesn't over deposit pigment, and it's the right tones. It's just beautiful. It's a great, great purple shampoo. So that is the Kevin Murphy Blonde Angel Wash. I think that is everything, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Be on the lookout because I will be putting out my best skincare of 2021. That's going to be a pretty extensive video because I actually had to narrow that one down. I had to eliminate some things, and so it is just going to be the best of the best things from 2021. That'll be coming out soon. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll talk to you in my next skincare video. Take care.